Of two books, Leaves of Life and Inspector Chaugule. She conducted a research study on gender in Maharashtra Police and writes extensively for national and international journals. Her third book, Madam Commissioner, is due for release in July this year. Indeed, an inspiration and icon.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, I would say, first of all, it's an honor to share stage with you because I'm also, my dad's a retired Assistant Commissioner of Police, Mumbai. So it's an honor to say, share stage with you. Thank you so much, ma'am. इथे आल्याबद्दल खूप आभार आणि तुम्ही जे केलं ते खूप अफाट आहे आणि thank you. तुम्ही एक inspiration आहात त्यासाठी. Thank you. And I want to know ki it's about 4 decades ago you started your journey. You joined the services and been serving the country since then. But we want to know that, since then, how has the journey been? And also, do share that your thoughts on the women serving in our forces.
Thank you for having me here. First of all, I would, if I go back, in 1981 batch of Indian Police Service, there were 70 male officers and I was the only lady officer. It was tough. We had to do from horse riding to unarmed combat to rock climbing to jungle nights and swimming, which I very royally failed because I was so conscious of my swimming suit with 70 boys around. So it was tough, but I think it paved way for women to join police. And as we have seen in the trailer, we are not, women cops are not dumb-wit duties. They are serious thinkers, they are problem solvers, and they are very committed to their profession. As the trailer showed, I love the scene where she's called Lady Singham and she doesn't like it because the protagonist is serious about her investigation. She doesn't want any labels. So the journey of women cops in India and abroad has been from being treated as matrons, fit only to investigate crime against women. We have proved that we are keen learners, we are problem solvers, and we stand tall when handling law and order situations. So the trailer shows that Anjali is a serious professional, and that is how we wish to be treated by citizens and by the media. Thank
you. It's only because of women like you who pave the way, the way we get to tell these stories. So thank you very much, ma'am.
Thanks, and I definitely don't think it will be binge watching. I think it's a very serious
in a certain kind of authenticity and niceness. So I played that, and Rima helped me in preparing this part.
Thank you for your question, Rima. And moving on, next question is for Aparna. It's coming in from Rishikesh Kanan from Radio 1.
Hi guys, sorry I'm not standing out because of the cameras behind me. First and foremost, Dr. Borwankar is not on stage, so I want to tell you, ma'am, that I read your book called Inspector Chaugule and it was highly inspiring. So it's wonderful to see you here and thank you for everything that you do. And Sushant and Aparna, fantastic. Loved Farzi and Citadel, and I actually saw Jubilee alone and I'm now seeing it a second time with my family. So, you're just creating the right experience. My question actually is to Aparna. You have great pedigree as far as your producers are concerned. There's Ritesh, there's Zoya, Tiger Baby and XL. But beyond that, it's the story that has the police force at its core. So I know that beyond the pedigree of the production house, you would also think a lot about those things. What is it about the narrative of the heart that really spoke to you, that spoke to Amazon, and you just immediately said, let's greenlight this?
It's a story about a fierce woman being told by some fierce women, and so we had to tell the story. It's very layered, very nuanced, and with each iteration, it became more and more complex, intriguing, and most importantly, I think it's the intent behind telling the story. It was very important that a story like this, be told. It's a story about loss, endurance, hope. It's just incredible, and when the craft of Zoya, Rima, Ruchika comes in, what you have is the heart, and we are so incredibly proud that we were enablers in this story.
Thank you, Aparna. And Rishikesh, good to see you here. And thank you so much. We belong to the same tribe of actual more and more content there. And thank you, Prime Video, for giving us that. Next question coming in from Abhimanyu from DNA, and it's for Zoya.
Hi, Zoya.
Hi. Hi.
I have a question which is basically that this show cannot be put in a bracket if you want to, because there's a little bit of noir, there's a cat and mouse chase, and as ma'am put it, there's so much realism in it as well. So how do you make sure that it's a unique, smooth blend and not a mishmash of everything? What's the formula and process to do that?
I think, every story has its own integrity, and I think if you stay true to that, if you stay honest to the characters you're creating and the journey of those characters, if you stay honest to that and don't try to do this also and try to do that also and please this one also and please that, I think if you're honest and you stick with that, you create a world and you create an authenticity. The challenge at the end of the day is, whatever your genre, is to make an audience feel something. They need to feel something. They need to resonate. That feeling could be anything. It could be amusement, it could be pathos, it could be a reflection of their life in whatever. They need to feel something. I think that's the biggest challenge. And I think the only tool you have besides a narrative arc that's interesting is to be honest with your work.
And I'll vouch for that every craft of yours exudes honesty. So thank you so much. And next question coming in from Kunal from India Forums, and it's for Ritesh. Kunal?
Yeah, hi, I'm right here. All right, yeah. Hi Ritesh, hi everyone. The trailer looks fantastic. Thank you so much. And my question to you is, with Excel churning out hits after hits, especially with Prime, the partnership has been fantastic so far. And now, when it comes, at the end of it, of course, it's probably about the script. But after all these hits and dabbling in so many genres, what do you think as a producer? What do you look at the first thing when you want to back a story, given that there are so many crime thrillers out there already?
The